stop trying to find your style, because your art style is not found, it's built. Over the past 10 years, I've learned some harsh art truths that I wish I knew as a beginner artist. And in the process, I've narrowed it down to 5 very important things that I'd like to share with you over the next 5 days. So this is like a mini series that we're doing here. 5 harsh art truths that nobody's willing to talk about that I wish I knew as a young beginner artist. Starting with which is, your art style is not found, it's built. Alright, so most artists want their own unique art style because, they want to make art and they want to make it in a way that is very recognizable, amongst others, and also with themselves. They want something that is different and unique. Nothing wrong with that. But the problem is they spend most of their time, like I used to, trying to find your art style. And the thing is, it doesn't work like that. Here's a fun little story. The word style actually comes from the Latin word stylus, which actually is a writing instrument that was used back in the olden days, where there were no pen and paper, to carve things on wax. It was an instrument, and that instrument was used to carve things on tablets. It was used to write on like wax tablets. And over time, that name evolved to mean not just that instrument, but the manner of writing itself, the way one person writes. And then, even a bit more time has passed, that word style evolved to mean a set of characteristic ways one does their work in, not just in writing, but other mediums like painting, fashion, so many things. And that's where the word style comes from. It means a way of doing something. You run in a particular way, but Tom Cruise runs in a different way, and Tom Cruise's way of running is pretty recognizable. So when you're trying to find your art style, you're not essentially finding it. What you're trying to do is ask yourself, how do you do art? You ask yourself questions like, what kind of art do I want to do? In what medium? How long do I want my art to take? What kinds of tools and things that I want to use in my process? What are some themes and stuff that I want to explore? What excites me? What are, say, subjects that I like drawing? And ask yourself questions, and then you would look at yourself and ask, how would I answer these questions? And that's where style comes from. And this style is not found. It's not something within you. It's essentially you cultivate that like a farmer. It's not something that is found. It is something that is cultivated, something that is built by you. By the way, if you want to fasten this process, check out Drawing Camp, where it helps you find your own style over time. And for Black Friday, it's 40% off for the next 5 days or 7 days. I don't know how long. It's going to be for a while.